Hey guys, how's it here? So I wanted to make this video just to talk about my channel, why it's been so stagnant recently, why there's been nothing on it, what I've been doing, what I'm planning on doing, and just generally just make a video talking to the camera. I like making these every so often. It's a nice thing to be able to do. So what have I been doing? Well, in July, I graduated from University of York with a master's degree in electronic engineering. It's something I've been working towards for the last 5 years of my entire life. I'm so happy to have finally got it. With that degree, I've been looking for an engineering job for the past, I was looking from July until around about the beginning of September. So it took me just over a month to find a position. And I found a position at a company in the Wirral. I was approached by uh, I was I was approached by a recruitment company, and I found a job as a web developer. I make web applications using the Ruby programming language, using which using on top of that using the Ruby on Rails framework. It's really, really fun framework to use, really fun language to use. I really enjoy my job. I've been working there for about 2.5 months now, and I felt like I'm in a position that I can speak with confidence that I'm really enjoying the position. I'm not just, it's not that I've just gotten there and then suddenly it's all new and good. It's a fantastic position, and I'm really enjoying my work there. I'm really glad that my degree has turned into something that's so positive, straight out the door. I've not gone into a job that I absolutely hate. I've heard stories that people do end up sometimes coming out of uni and hating the job that they get. But I've now gotten to a point where I've moved out of my mum's house, which is great. I was living with my mum from the beginning of July until I felt able enough to be able to move out and into my own apartment. I felt secure enough, financially stable enough to move into my own apartment. So the job that I have at the moment is based in the Wirral. So I live in Liverpool, specifically in the Speak area. If any of you live in the Speak area, let me know. We can, I don't know. I think there's a new gaming cafe, esports slash cafe, opened up in Liverpool recently. So I might head down there at some point. But yeah, so I now live in my own apartment, and so I was thinking about content that I could do for YouTube because I know I haven't uploaded to YouTube in a very long time. Um, so one of the things that I was hoping of maybe doing is some sort of videos for Ruby on Rails. I'm very keen to kind of improve my own personal skills with Ruby on Rails as well as the work that I actually do for work. I might want to experiment with other aspects of Rails development that I might not touch on at work for a very long time at the very least. So what I was thinking of maybe doing is a couple of maybe quick tutorials on how to get started with Rails first. So how to install Ubuntu, because Ubuntu is the best way to uh, develop with Ruby on Rails if you have a Windows computer already, and because you can set up a dual boot with that. A lot of people really enjoy using OS X and Mac machines and things like that to develop with Ruby on Rails because obviously that's also a Unix system. But those are expensive. I don't have a Mac machine, so I have a Windows machine, so I've just set up a Ubuntu dual boot. So yeah, that is something that I will probably show, as well as how to get Ruby version manager, and eventually Rails set up on your machine, and then push you in the way of a few tutorial sites. The API website, API Doc, is a really good website. I use it all the time at work. And you can make web applications really, really quickly. Heroku is a fantastic service to get those Rails applications hosted. So you can actually get using them and using them really well and really easily. Um, so now uh, I am thinking about getting started on some personal projects, just some things that I fancy trying my hand at, especially with Rails 5 being so recently come out and so fresh, and there's not a whole lot of applications that use that use Rails 5 and use some of the more interesting aspects of Rails 5, like Action Cable. So yeah, I'm thinking I've got some ideas for personal projects, and I want to keep building on them. I want to get better at Rails 5 before I end up making a Rails 5 project at my work, so that I'm better capable when I get to it. So yeah, I'm thinking about making Rails videos for my website, my YouTube channel. Um, Other than that, obviously this has always been a gaming channel. I still play video games quite a lot, so I'm thinking about putting some video game content on here. I'm thinking about doing a couple of reviews. I did spend a lot of the time that I was looking for jobs in my spare time playing through my backlog, and I actually finally finished Assassin's Creed 3. I'm very, very, very strongly considering making a review for Assassin's Creed 3. I know it's a super old game, but I think it's massively underrated as an Assassin's Creed game. I'm a massive Assassin's Creed fan. I know it's not a very much. I know a lot of people don't particularly like Assassin's Creed, but it's one of my favorite series. And I think Assassin's Creed 3 among Assassin's Creed fans is underrated. A lot of people consider it the worst Assassin's Creed game, which I couldn't disagree with more. For a sneak peek, I think that if it wasn't as buggy, it would be my favorite Assassin's Creed game out of the entire franchise. But that being said, I haven't played Rogue, Unity, or Syndicate yet, so I don't know yet. Um, Other than that, there's also Steep coming out in just over a week. It comes out on the 2nd of December, and I've been looking forward to this game since it was announced at E3. I cannot wait for Steep. I have played the game before. I didn't play it at. I didn't play it on the open beta. I didn't play it on the closed beta. I played it as something else that I can't actually mention. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Steep a lot. So I'm thinking of putting some videos together. Um, It'd be hard to make very good videos, I think, of just gameplay of Steep. So I think I will try and capture some gameplay and try and put a interesting video together, maybe a montage. It might be just me talking about the game and what I think about it. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm just, making this video to let anyone who still pays attention to my channel know what may or may not be coming to it. Um, I may also make some Call of Duty content. I play Call of Duty. I really like the new Infinite Warfare game. I really like Call of Duty Zombies, and yeah. So if I'm playing it, I might as well capture some of it. I might as well try and make some videos out of it. So yeah, that's kind of all I really have to say. Catch me up on Twitter at HAZZ3R Hazza, and I don't know. I'm awkward on camera, I swear to God. I need to get better at this if I'm gonna even make some quality content, I swear to God. But yeah, thank you for watching this far if you even did. I know it's probably been a very, very boring video. I promise that the actual content that I try and put on this channel will be as entertaining as I can make it. And if I can't, then that's probably not for me then, is it? Other than that, yeah, I will try and get a better microphone other than using my webcam next time. But thank you for watching. Go follow me on Twitter if you're not already. Subscribe, like, all that nonsense. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Peace.